Hey everyone, good evening. I'm just checking in. I always say hopefully it's not too long, but I've been wanting to do a check-in since the 2-2 portal and see how the vibes are. But I had a very terrible sore throat on Friday. I had to call into work and everything, and then I was having backaches, and then I was having some kind of the solar plexus, sacral area ache. So lots of ascension symptoms that are being felt right now. So that's why I wanted to just kind of see how everyone else is feeling. I think there's a lot of clarification happening in the throat, lots of truth happening, coming through, but also in order to clear, in order to align, in order to cleanse and balance the chakras, it has to, come up and come out. So I think I still have some pain, some soreness, kind of like where my tonsils are. So maybe I need to get my tonsils removed. I don't know. I know I need to get my wisdom teeth out, but I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, it's not the 2-2 portal. It's not the 2-3 portal. It's a 2-4. Call it. It's 2424, right? February 4th, 2024. So it's fun writing the dates. It's 2424. But I've been having and enjoying writing the dates every day this week so far. Just 2124. I love the first day of months, and then 2124 was great, and then 2224. 23 was my grandpa's birthday. Happy birthday, Earth Angel, Grandpa, Dr. Leslie. I appreciate you and all that you have done and paved for my family and me, and I love you so much, and I miss you a lot. So I send you a lot of love, and I felt you on Saturday. We all did. Saw you and birds, and this one little goose that was just flying over, missed the crowd. So anyway, and then today 2424. So anyway, I'm a big numbers nerd, so I get excited about sacred geometry and things like that. So anyway, before I get going, let me go ahead and just light some Palo Santo. I think I'm going to get a new stick because I've already, since the beginning of January, used up this Palo Santo and this sage bundle. So I've got a new one. I'm going to go ahead and light that. How's everyone? I hope you're doing well. I hope your February is starting out beautiful. I hope your February is starting out with passion and excitement. But also, I know that with the ascension symptoms, it's probably starting out crazy. Cray. But if it's not, hopefully you're able to channel. As cracker as my hair right now. I did a henna conditioner and then fell asleep with indigo. So it's nice and fluffy and dry, but I need to actually moisturize it now. Put some oil in it. But it's very nice. I love henna conditioners. Anyway, sorry, like I said, I'm just chatting. I'm just chatting to check in. But I hope this new year is giving you, or this new month is second month of the year, giving you some hope. I hope it's also giving you some strength to be able to move forward in the areas that you wish. I love Palo Santo. And I hope you are finding Whoa, this just broke. Resilience and the things that, look at that, it just totally broke off. And the things that mean the most to you. I know that this is a time of conversation, to be important conversations to be had in order to seek the truth that needs to be spoken. I also can feel that there's a lot of not necessarily clarity or reorganization, but I was in a really big, like, I was tired today, but I also was restless, like tired, but also I wanted to rest, but I wanted to clean. So I found myself, you know, deep cleaning my bathroom and, you know, cleaning the mirror shelves and vacuuming and the stairs, you know, things like that, like deep cleaning, getting all the mirrors wiped down. And so I think that maybe in that kind of nesting phase, that can, you know, that's usually like a space of feeling like anxious, but in an anticipatory state, like way. So anyway, let's see. Should we check in? Okay, let's see. I'm going to do the collective. Let's just check in with the collective. But yeah, I'm curious about what this whole nesting phase and vibes are feeling from today. You know, the energies over the last week have been extremely positive, extremely, you know, beautiful and celebratory. And if you're in my city, representing Kansas City, there's a lot of celebration to be had with the Chiefs going into the Super Bowl. And we have Super Bowl next Sunday, the 11th, which is going to be exciting. But also, you know, the energies are just insane, and the planets too coming up. All the signs have now gone direct, and Mercury went into, is it Uranus? I can't remember. Today, I think, actually, Mercury went into, I think it is Uranus, but, you know, Uranus was in Taurus. There's a lot. And, then we also have this week of energy, so it'll be interesting to pull and see what's going on Tiantura Tuesday, coming up on the 6th, because I do believe we have our new moon in Aquarius on the 9th at 5:50, depending on who says it, 5:57 or 5:58 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in the Midwest, we have, you know, that's 4:58, 4:57. New moon in Aquarius on Friday the 9th. And then we have the Chinese New Year on February 10th, aka my brother's big 29, his birthday. And also, and it's the year of the dragon. So, the wood dragon, they say. So it's very mystical, but also very stable and earthy. Ooh, we have my favorite, the world card. This is my favorite. Look at that. So as we enter this new earth, this new world, Forever 21. You see, it's the 21. It's kind of cute. I can put the ring around it like that. That's cute. But as we are moving into this week of new beginnings, right? That's why the energy, I think, is like very high, intense, because it's like nesting, like when you're, when you're an expecting mother, you're nesting, you're cleaning, you're getting everything ready. Especially like you start nesting right as you're about to go into labor. Like those are the days leading up to, that's how you know that you're due any day now, because you can't stop cleaning, you can't stop organizing, you can't stop, making sure. So something is birthing in the collective. Look at this brand new pearl coming out of this old shell. This huge awakening I'm hearing too, a massive ascension, a massive awakening. And it's within a specific collective. It's within the collectives of light workers, the collective of soul tribe, the collective of kindred souls and spirits, the collective of light, of twin flames, of, reunions of high vibrational, deep, welded soulmates. Because this earth is now moving out of this old shell of false love, of distorted love, but moving into conscious love. And I love when this card comes out. I look for this card every time I open up this. So that's where the collective is at, moving into, with the wood dragon, the day after the new moon in Aquarius. It's really beautiful. We got Justice here and the Eight of Wands that just fell out as well. Yeah, look at Justice. The Justice card is pretty rad too. This light bulb, that's awakening. So we have the awakening and a new earth, a new world. The awakening to the new earth, the new world awakening. And that is very Aquarian. Pluto and Aquarian, and Aquarius as well. Sorry, my little light thing is kind of dimming, so that's okay. I need to charge it. I don't really use it that often. We have Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Lots of passion. There's a lot of passion being awakened right now. And a lot, look at all that. Eight of Wands plus the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is an action card. It's the knight on the horse, on the stallion, ready to go. His wand is like set on fire, right? And Eight of Wands is the same thing. Eight of Wands is nothing but fire, nothing but passion, nothing but action. Both of these cards are action cards. So we're in movement, and that is why there's this space of anticipatory, almost leading to anxiety. It can feel, because it's like our bodies don't know whether to, freak out or chill out. Because it's like, what's happening? Something is shifting beneath the surface of our bodies, right? There's something, this epiphany dreams, right? It's my song. A universal intelligence beneath the surface of our bodies. That's right. This is happening, and it's happening fast, and it's coming in hot. And it's it's awakening this new week. That's what we're anticipating with this 2424 portal. The first 4 days of Aquarius or of February has been insane. And also, this is a really cool. This is not just any ordinary February. We get a leap year this February, so we get a 29th day, and I'll go into more of what I learned about the leap year, which was really cool, and how it is actually because the rotation around the sun really is it actually takes 365 and a quarter days, but because you can't really count a quarter in a day, what the reason why we have a leap year is because every 4 years it adds up to a day, and so that's why we add a day in the month. Now, I still don't understand why February only has 28 days when everybody else has at least 30. I think there was something else on that, but I was pretty mind blown about the whole 365 days and a quarter, and that's why leap year, and everything after that I was like, I don't get it. I got what I need to know. So anyway, please don't make fun of my little crazy curls right now. Anyway, I'm not judging. So let's see what else is happening, okay? I like that we have this going on with the collective, though. Very passionate, forward-moving, action-oriented. Let's see what the feminine is doing. And then we'll get some Lemurian advice, and then we'll check out a little fear trying to come up a little bit with the feminine. Excuse me, Page of Wands and Justice. Yeah, we're trying to find balance to get back to our innocent. Page of Wands, trying to get back to our innocent adventures, our curiosity. Yeah. Feminine, collective, divine feminine. Finding balance and justice for her curiosity. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's see what else. And I love that the World and Justice came out too as major arcanas for the collective, because again, that's very prominent, that's very current right now. And then to have these action and movement cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. Yes, clarity, decision with the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheels are turning and truth is coming. But I'm also hearing that as boundaries too being made. Boundaries are to be had in this conversation of what is to come. What is to come? What's to come, feminine? You tell me. Oops. Okay. So we have, wow, 10, 10. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. What is to come? The ending. What is to come is the end, the completion of the burdens, the completion of the deceit, the completion of, I'm also hearing stinking thinking, so mental disempowering beliefs, right? But also, this is surrender. You see how she has the rose in her hand, and she's back up, so that means her heart is open, facing the skies, and she's wearing green for heart chakra. So she's surrendering to the ending of this cycle, the ending of what no longer serves her mentally, what no longer serves her emotionally, what no longer serves her verbally, is what I'm hearing, because the swords is communication as well as thought, right? And then you have more wands here, the 10 of Wands, which is the completion of the burden. She's carrying all the burdens. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, where she's gone on this battle, on this journey, but she's still standing, battered, broken, and bruised. And the 10 of Wands is her like, I'm about to collapse, but I'm not giving up. I'm about to collapse. This is so heavy, but I am determined. Look how close she is. Look, she's like, I'm almost there. She's like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Like the Oz, you know? Or no, the Wiz. Right? She's like, I can see it. She's like, I put this to the end. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender all to what is not for me and to what is for me. This roses also indicate apologies. So I surrender all. I am hearing, I repent. I surrender and I repent with this rose. This is the apology to spirit, to her higher power, to God, source, divine, however you want to call it. But this is powerful, divine feminine. 10-10. The completion. Yes, ma'am. I love this, and I love that we're getting 2 cards at a time coming out. Watch, I say that, and the Masking's gonna have a whole novel. But this is beautiful. The completion is here. She says, I am ready to lay my burdens down and surrender all to divine. I will be still. It's almost like she, like, as soon as she goes to lay down those wands, she's then going to lay down her own burdens, her own body, and just let herself be transformed. Let herself, you know, transmute these swords. I'm also hearing, I'm hearing kind of metamorphosized. Excuse me. Sorry. It's the last hour of the day. That's why I was like, let me hop on before so I can technically say that it's 2424. But I do need to get to bed myself. Thank you, masculine. What are you feeling with this one card? So he's got the 4 of Cups in reverse. So feeling a little bored. Coming out of this boredom. Coming out of this uncertainty. I don't know why I want to say unsurety. I'm feeling unsure if this cup is something for him, if he wants to accept it from the divine, because he's so focused on the, oh, that's so much. I see death right at the top with the 10 of Cups right here. Look at that, unsurety. Look at that right on the top. Did you see how it landed right on my thing, on my hand? Yeah, I'm seeing the 8 of Cups walking away at the bottom of the deck, but this is in reverse, so returning. Yeah. He's feeling really obsolete with his life, isolated. That's what I'm feeling. He's feeling really he's isolating right now because of this death. That's exactly where the feminine's at too. Because you can't get to a new world without endings, without completion. Oh wait, where is it? Oh, how'd that get upside down? You can't get to the new world, a new earth, without completion. So he's feeling extremely, he's isolating himself because he's going through his own ego death. That's this death card here. That's the ego death. Yeah. What's here? I got the 7, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords like this, with the King of Pentacles upright like this. So I'm seeing that there's like, let's move on over. Let me sit with this for a second. So the ego death here, isolating himself so he can transform, so he can go through his dark night of the soul, and he can transmute this ego death and into, you know, what he has been, because he has been waiting. He is planting. He's planted these seeds, and this is the card of waiting, trusting, right? Sorry, I'm gonna get comfy. This is the card of trusting. Trusting that your seeds are going to grow. Trusting that they're going to root. You hear the trains. Confirmation here. He's trusting. It's a divine masculine. Keep trusting that the seeds that have been planted will grow. They are growing. Look. It is flourishing, so don't look so sad. Trust. They're coming. I know it feels like they're not, because you are going through this dark night of the soul, you know, ego death, but look at this. Because you have the King of Pentacles. Right? That's the King of Pentacles are here too. So that is you letting your ego die so that you can nurture what has already been planted and is growing. This is in sideways because you're coming out of this feeling of, you know, you're coming out of this feeling of isolation after having to cast out. You see the 5 of Swords is him casting. Look, he had to complete this battle. He had to fight for his right to party. And you see how he's kind of even like smirking. He's like, yeah, give me my swords. Now, granted, he's holding the 3 of Swords, so it is kind of that, like, you know, there's also a double-edged sword here, pun intended, that, you know, he had to fight and fight for his right, fight for what was his, rightfully his, but at the same time, it left him with the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. You know, the 3 of Swords card is the 3 swords going through the heart. And so it is heartbreaking to have to I'm hearing to have to let people go who's not serving you, you know, just like the feminine is learning to surrender to what the deceit that was no longer serving her. The 10 of Swords, the the painful endings, the traumas, the mental entrapment that she had herself in as well, the false truths, the false beliefs, all of the things that were keeping her, weighing her down, burdening her, she has to surrender to. She's now laying her own self down and is allowing her body to transform out of this. This is also, the Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card, right? I mean, pretty much. Look at that. They are. This is the ending of cycles. This is the ending of cycles. It's the minor arcana. So they're both going through this beautiful transformation of ego death, dark night of the soul, surrendering to what no longer is allowed in the new earth, right? It's no longer allowed. And they had this huge awakening of justice, this huge epiphany of justice. And that's why there's so much action and passion in the collective to make this happen. God, if that's not Pluto in Aquarius, I don't know what ain't. Yeah, I like that they're both kind of in the same space right now. They truly are. But it's very prominent in the masculine energy because of the major arcana. But the fact that we've got the major and minor arcana of each other, of rebirth, of death to reborn, of death to rebirth, right? The ending of cycles. 10, you see, is 1 0, but 0 equates to 0. So that's 1 as well. So where we're at the end, we are also here for a new beginning. It's really beautiful. I knew the masculine was going to have a little bit more to say. But I guess I did. Well, I guess the Death card came out with all of these. Besides just the 4 of Cups reversed. So this is good. We got 5 cards from the masculine. But it's good because in order to have to go through this dark night of the soul and the rebirth, he's got to trust in his pentacles. He's got to trust in what has been planted, and he's starting to be more patient and trust. He's starting to, cast out and walk away now that he's awakening to and having had that big dark night ego death clarity. And it's bringing him to his King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the final king in all of the tarot. And it's the most stable king, right? See, he's got his castle behind him. But this King of Pentacles cracks me up because it looks like he's like all vined up. Like he's like bound to this throne, bound to this chair by like literally having not moved at all, that like all of the vines just like grew over him, and now he like can't move because he's like stuck to the chair. So I mean, I just think it's pretty funny, but it's supposed to indicate like earth, really, really earth, stable, grounded, so grounded, so stable that he didn't go nowhere, and all the vines and moss he just became one with the earth. But you know, he got his pentacle though. This is also, you know, having the wealth to give. He's the King of Pentacles is the one that people come to, not just for advice, but for help, like financial help. So I'm also seeing that that's something that is he's having to cast out. In the sense of like he has to have this discernment of who, like these people, it looks like these two people he had to cast out because they were just mooching, right? They were just, he had to recognize and start setting boundaries of, no, you may not just take my hard work, right? No, you may not just take what I planted, what I've been mending, what I've been soiling, what I've been, you know, gardening, tending to. I put in this work. I planted these seeds, you know. I've been raking it up. I've been making sure that the soil is good, that the water is, you know, sufficient, that the, you know, this is my pentacle that I worked hard for. And no, you may not just come in and tell me that I have to give this to you. Because why? Why do you feel like you're obligated? Why do you feel like you're entitled? That's what I'm hearing. You are not entitled to my money. You're not entitled to my pentacles. In what way? Why? It could be, you know, for some masculines, this could be parents, right? Mother, father, or whatever. This could be, you know, friends that were just using him for his pentacles. This could be an ex, you know, karmic partner that was just using him for his money, right? And he's casting them out. And he's like, nah, son. Look, that's why he's got that little smirk. He's like, sayonara, suckers. Like, yes, it's going to be hard. Like, yes, it's going to break my heart to have to see you go because I love you. I care for you. That's why I was letting you pick from my bushes of money, of abundance. That's why. But then I started realizing that my bushes would become slim pickings. You know, I've been putting in all this work to make sure that my garden stays mended and tended to, yet every time I turn around and look at it, it looks like it's like not even growing. And that's why I'm like confused right here. You know why? It's because y'all motherfuckers keep taking my shit. And you're not replacing it. You're not replenishing it. You're not even watering it. You're just taking and going, taking and leaving, consuming, right? We live in a world of consumerism, but that's what's ending, you know? That's what's coming to justice for all masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine who are breaking free of these old cycles, false conditionings, right? Of the distorted masculine and feminine, of the distorted humanity. Aquarius is the humanitarian. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. That's a good vibe. I'm going to leave it there with that. And then I'm going to get one card from Lemuria just to kind of move us into the week until I see you on Tarot Tuesday. But this is the energy of February thus far. And it's beautiful energy. The energy of the 1st through the 4th, all the portals that we've gone through. It's really beautiful. I really like it. I might hold it up for the week and add to it on Tea and Tarot on Tuesday. We'll see. I usually like to keep whatever is pulled for the week, if the vibes are still feeling that way, and then we can add to it to clarify more. But what's a guidance message from the Maria to take into this 2424 portal, into the next week of February, the energies for the first 4 days from February 1st to the 4th, and some guidance of how we can move into the new moon in Aquarius on the 9th, and the Chinese New Year, the dragon. Who are you? Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, well, if that's not perfect, I don't know what ain't. Air. If that's not perfect, number 13. I love this number. One of my favorites. 13 reduces to 4. 4 is also stability. 13 might be significant for the collective, as 2023 had 13 moons. Because of the double moon, the blue moon, and the Aquarius new moon in August of last year. So fancy enough, we have air for Aquarius. This beautiful blue angel. I know she looks green in the filter. Beautiful blue, green, aqua angel with all the eyes on the wings. This is what I'm hearing is this. That this is what the collective is going into. This is what the collective is healing and becoming. Look, this is the, yes. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes of the ego death. Beautiful. Beautiful. Paradigm shift. I know that's right. Paradigm shift into air. And it's funny that we have the air element, because they also have ethers, which I thought was the same, but I guess not. Ethers is, I guess, beyond, but air is the element of the mind, right? Of the wind. The wind is like love. Love is like the wind. You can feel it, but you can't see it, right? Moving into this space of trusting your intuition, what you can feel over what you can see. Paradigm shift. What are we shifting into? We're awakening to this brand new idea of what Earth can be like. The brand new idea that it's time to lay down the burdens, because we're almost home. We're almost there. You know, to go within, to heal from this death, to surrender, to cut out what no longer is serving or adding value to, but taking from. So you can continue to build and stabilize, right? And to give efficiently and effectively, as well as setting boundaries so that you are not I say you, but I just got corrected to say we, you know, to make sure that we're setting boundaries so that we are not giving falsely or too generously, I guess. And we're not over giving to the point where it's causing us to be stagnant and stuck to the point where we can't even enjoy our own pentacle. And we just got to stay here on the throne, letting moss grow all over us, because we don't even get to go out and have fun. We don't even get to enjoy this big old castle that we bought. Right? Yeah, that's the paradigm shift that's happening. It's your turn to play, masculine. It's your turn to enjoy your hard work, the fruits of your labor. It's your turn to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's beautiful. And it's your turn, feminine, to lay down these burdens, to go home and to release and to surrender, because the path is finished. The path of the past is completed. The cycles have completed. And you are now emerging into this beautiful, angelic phoenix. Oh, I just noticed she's even holding a tiny little rose. You're not going to be able to see it because it's so blurry. She's even holding a little tiny rose. Can you see it right there? You see it right there. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it. Like the phoenix, as she holds her rose. That's very synchronistic. Yeah, and I see the amethyst down here for the stone of Aquarius, the star seeds, the flower of life. Yeah. And she's got even like flowers, lotus flowers, pigtails. And all the eyes, the third eyes, but I'm also hearing the protectors. You're being watched over by these are your guardian angels. These are your earth angels. With every wing that you grow, you have an angel protecting over you. And there's 2, 4, 6 eyes in the wings protecting over. And in her hand, she's keeping her hand open for the light. She's got this light coming out of the palm of her hands. Looks like a heart. This is gorgeous work. Izzy Ivy done it again. I could stare at these pictures forever. These paintings are so beautiful. Look at that. Alright, I'll try to hide my face, so if you want to screenshot it, you can. Now, I guess I usually do read it, but I kind of intuitively channeled this air message from Lemuria. Number 13. Seed card meanings. Here it is. Air. Paradigm shift. That's not too long. Okay. An innovative way of existing. New earth energies. Hey! New earth energies. Okay, I'll keep reading. Inspiring others. Fresh air. Flying higher than you have ever before. More expansive perspective and consciousness shift. Yes, 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 yes. We are in a time of great change. Yes, we are. And the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technology, Pluto and Aquarius, and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with the tribes who are making a difference, to connect with the web of change where our light unite and increase. Information that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets where we can choose to make big changes in our communities. That's the humanitarian. We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive and share the knowledge. Excuse me. And the tools needed to transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. Yes. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seeding. Oh, it's a little heart-shaped seeding. Look at that. That goes into the flower that she's holding. Love that. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, we will see huge positive changes in the world. We can start with ourselves. Oh, I'm going to say that one more time. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, we will see huge positive changes in the world. We can start with ourselves. Amen. The themes of this card is communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers. Yes, like our earth angels. Intention, inspiration, and change. I love it. Love it all. I love it all. Every single thing about it. Yeah, that's nice. That's so perfect. I love when these cards pull. Lemuria never lies. Lemuria is also listening to all the energies, seeing all the energies, giving this beautiful, grandiose advice. Exactly what it is that they're feeling, that the collective is going through. A huge paradigm shift, a huge awakening is beautiful. So clear, so concise, perfectly aligned with everything. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's nothing else I need to say. I'm probably going to keep this energy for Tuesday's reading. And until, if you join me for Tea and Tarot Tuesday, I try to make it around 8:30 p.m. if I can. And until then, thank you so much for watching this check-in and tune-in for this beautiful new month, beautiful new day, and beautiful new week, and apparently beautiful new earth. Until next time, namaste, Peace and love. Bye. Mwah.